cooked. Yeah, cooked. Alright, well, we played some Magic. I know that much. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Why? Because we have the mono red that'll probably hit us with Mythic. Yeah, that's most likely what we're gonna. We have a few hours left. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. And the best way to do that, boys, is to run mono red. This is my daily driver, mono red. When I just need to rank and rank and rank, this is the one that I go to. It's Mr. Red. Mr. Ed. Get it? Yeah, that was pretty good. I know referencing a TV show from the 60s is all what you kids want nowadays. Okay, so what are we talking about here? It's going to be pretty standard, but before we get down to the shaky, the breaky, I need you to do something for me. That is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. Which is, of course, as you may or may not, a YouTube werewolf who will viciously rip you apart for not liking and subscribing to the channel. Right now, it really helps us out a lot. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch, or hit that bell on YouTube. I know you're watching this on YouTube right now. We will go live on YouTube, so if you don't have Twitch, you want to catch me live, ask me questions live and in person, hit that bell. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. We'd love if you came by there and hang out with us in the chat, post memes, whatever. And of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. Yeah, go right down there and you will get a copy of this big boy mono red right here that I think is really going to push us over the edge. We are with this one tonight, we get in striking distance of Diamond 1, so we're almost there. So what do we get down to? Well, I think it's a lot of stuff you've seen before with some slight modifications, but I think that it's just best of red. Kumano faces Kakkazan, you know it. Probably one of the best uncommon reds out there. 1-drop, 1 damage to each opponent and Planeswalker. Whenever you cast your next spell, creature comes in with a 1/1. Exile and return is a 2/2 haste human shaman. And with that lovely ability to negate those reanimator effects right there. Because what does Etchings of Kumano do? If it dies, it is exiled instead. It doesn't just go to the graveyard. It's gone for good. Unbelievably powerful and amazing to run that right there. What you want to play it on next turn is, of course, going to be your Monastery Swiftspear. 1 red and 1/1/2 human monk. Everyone was excited about the reprint of this. It is an amazing card. It is a staple of mono red. It is a whole roll of staples of mono red. It's like a whole, like, you know, when you get that stuck together long staple rack, you know, that you reload the stapler with, that it's not even just one staple, it's everything. So haste prowess, 1/2, 1-drop. Yeah, okay, it goes wild. And what is the best pairing for this in the world? It pairs nicely with this Monstrous Rage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a bear in a cage. 1 red, target creature gets +2 until the end of turn, create a monster roll token. What does that all mean? You instantly give it +2, then it gets an aura that gives it +1/+1 and trample. If you do that, you're also triggering the Monastery Swiftspear's prowess. So you're going to end up, the end of that, you're going to have a 2/3 as your base, you're going to get +2 and another one. You're going to end up with something equating to like a 5/4 trample and haste on turn 2. Turn 2, you can put down just a ridiculous amount of damage. Monastery Swiftspear turn 1, Monastery Swiftspear turn 2, and Monstrous Rage on one of them, swing for both. You are just devastating people out the gate. I mean, there's just knockout body blow hits. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Phoenix Chicky. Flying in the air, 1 ping, doesn't matter that they can't block. Keep pinging them for 1. Flying and haste, fantastic. It's hard for them to block, always. Then it has, when you attack 3 or more creatures, you may pay red. If you do, return Phoenix Chicky from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking with a +1/+1 counter. A nice little added kicker in the middle game. I don't know about the late game, but in the middle game, if he's been killed out, he can come back. Standard burn package here. I'm going to go with Play with Fire for 2 direct damage. A lot of times, guys, you're going to need to go face. It's not going to matter that, you know, there's a huge damager for cheaper if it doesn't go face, because you're going to need a few that last little bit of damage to send them on to hell. That's going to be the trick right there. So 2, and then if the damage to player, you can scry, which is great in case you need an emergency card. You can either get a mana or throw a mana away with that scry right there. Figure out what you need. The other removal, let me talk about the removal package here. Lightning Strike, again, 3 to face for 2, because Lightning Bolt was too powerful. They had to reprint it as Lightning Strike. You know it. 3 damage, of course, in a nice end game. You could put out 7-8 damage just from holding up a bunch of spells after you've whittled them down. And of course, I'm going to go with Obliterating Bolt here. This is going to be our problem remover. 3 of them, unless you're facing up against something specific. So Obliterating Bolt deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. I like that it can target planeswalkers as well. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. The sideboard, the 5-droppers here, to get rid of that pesky Sheoldred, and you're going to see her a lot. If you want to get rid of that pesky Sheoldred, Rending Flame, Rebel Salvo, or Nahiri's Warcrafting, all of those will do 5 and burn out that Sheoldred. That is your alternate slot. If you don't want, like, I'd get rid of another Play with Fire and maybe another Obliterating Bolt, and put in 2 Sheoldred removers in case you're on best of 3 and you really need the extra firepower to bring it in. Reckless Impulse, I've learned the importance of red running out of gas. What do fires need? They need fuel. They need fuel for the fire and all that I desire. Ooh, yeah. All right. 1 red and 1 sorcery. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. So getting 2 cards off the top exiled and just being able to throw them out there immediately. That emergency land that you need to widen up your mana base, or that extra burn, or that bonus Monstrous Rage, or that 1 more haster to just push down range. Of course, as a sorcery, it will trigger the prowess, which is fantastic. We don't really care about exiling off the top. It just doesn't matter. We just want cards. We want available ammunition that we can play. Just really, really, really good stuff all around. Just get it off the top. And again, you're going to say, everyone's going to go, why not Wrenn's Resolve? Sure, Wrenn's Resolve is fine too. It does the same thing. If you like the art on Wrenn's Resolve better, yeah, it basically does. I think it does exactly the same thing. But either way, fine. I know I'm going to get those comments. Don't leave a comment telling me about Wrenn's Resolve. Don't go down there and say that in the comment section. Goddric, Cloaked, Reveler. I mean, is he in like an auto ad in every red deck now? Damn near. He's a very good 3-drop. 2 red and 1 3/3. Haste, Celebration. As long as 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control this turn, Goddric is Cloaked Reveler is a dragon with a base power and toughness of 4 and flying, and red dragons you control get +1 at the end of the turn. It loses all other creature types. So it's real easy to play permanents with Phoenix Chick, Swiftspear, Kumano, I skipped over Feldon, Ronom, Excavator as well. He's a great one. 4 of them. I don't normally put 4 of anybody in there, but 1 red and 1 2/2 haster. He can't block, but when he gets hit, you get also the ability of like the Wrenn's Resolve to look at cards and choose one. Fantastic stuff right there. So another haster right there. Back to Goddric. So being able to play a lot of cheap cards very quickly will almost always get you that celebration very quickly. And of course, he has that pumpable dragons. Being able to just swing, to swing with a 3 in the sky, basically a hard blocked 3 in the sky, maybe a 4 or 5 late in game. He just is an absolute closer right there. Goddric is. And I'll show you different ways to get. The other way I have him getting in is with Urabrask Swartz here. So fantastic little card right there, combined with Phoenix Chick, does that extra damage to finish it off. Mechanized Warfare. Yeah, this card kind of fell by the wayside. People stopped running it. 2 red and 1. If an red or artifact source you control would deal damage to opponent or permanent, it deals that much damage instead. The cheapest way to up the amount of damage. There was also Solfim, which I rather like, but she was just too expensive. Solfim, Mayhem, Dominus. If an opponent, if a source you control will deal non-combat damage to an opponent, it deals double that. We used to double her and double that with 1 double if we did big burn decks. But for a 3-drop, starting to hit these 1s and 2s and 3s just starts really ripping it down. It makes things a lot more deadly, especially you get multiple on the board. You could maybe do 3. There's a case to be made for 3 Mechanized and 3 Urabrask Forge. That is fine. That actually might smooth you out for the 3 top end there. We want at least a medium top end, because we'd like to survive to at least mid game. We're not going to try to throw it all out right away. Long games, we're going to get kind of stuck, unless we hit a couple of Wrenn's Resolve or something. We can get a nice flurry. But Mechanized Warfare, of course, that will trigger prowess as well. It'll trigger, it being an enchantment, it will trigger Goddric for the 2. And Urabrask Forge is going to be the last one right there. I love this card. It is just deadly out of control. When you're throwing out a 10-1 trample, it's just, you realize the joy of this card. 1 red and 2 at the beginning of combat on your turn. Put an oil counter on Urabrask Forge, then create an X1 where X with trample and haste, where X is the number of oil counters on there. So it starts as 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., and so forth. 3 of them, 2 or 3 of them out, especially with Mechanized Warfare on the top end. Very useful. And the fact that you're generating another permanent will trigger the first part of Celebration of Goddric. All you need is 1 more. If you have an Urabrask Forge, you're already halfway there with Goddric every single time. So it's a very, very nice pairing. Put these together as you wish. It's kind of like Lego. However you want to shape it is your choice. 17 mountains, 1 Sokenzan, and 1 Mishra's Foundry right there. Very low on the mana. Very, very low on the mana right there. We're going to look at these stats. 1.8 with 20 mana. Yeah, guys, we're doing it that low. If you really feel like maybe you need to go 22, put another 22, put another Sokenzan in there. 15 creatures, human, artificers, monks, nobles, and phoenixes. 9 instants, 7 sorceries, 3 artifacts, 6 enchantments, 21 lands or 20 lands, depending how dangerous you're feeling. Nothing over 3 right there. We have these really sweet dragon backs right there. Look at it for Team Horizontal. Are you Team Horizontal? Are you Team Vertical? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with you. I am Team Vertical. That's even how I arrange all my cards on the table to look at them, even in paper, when I do occasionally play paper. That's what it looks like. Really nothing more complex than that. Only 9 cards at the 3 drop. Everything else is in the 2 and 1 drop. Aggro red. We are trying to hit that sweet, we're trying to hit that beautiful, sweet, lovely mythic. So we're going to get right up here. We're going to push it right up here to diamond. And we're going to try to make our last little assault on mythic before the clock runs out. Here we go, right into standard ranked. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Are you running mono red? What are you getting to push yourself that last little bit over the line? Here it is. Game time. It was a little slow. Not a lot of gore. A lot of good Easter eggs and cameos. Boogeyman. I mean, if you're a fan, if you're like a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, I think it's gonna satisfy. I feel like it will. I don't feel like you're gonna be let down by it. Cut down, naturally, gotta have that. Boom. Reckless Impulse. Alright, fantastic. Are we getting some back echo or anything like that? Okay. Oh, wow. We are just absolutely not getting mana, huh? He's probably gonna kill it. Well, I'm gonna try to hit. I'm 12 games away from Mythic. The easiest way to get 12 wins and the fewest losses is mono red. So, you know, there's that. Fans are a bit loud. Let me turn that down. My fan has been falling apart, and the big problem that I'm having is that I basically just need to get a new fan. That's the long and short of it. It's breaking, so I've cleaned it. I've put more you know, some oil on it, try to get the bearings lubed up again. Fans are not loud enough. Thank you, HCD737. Christmas is coming. Yeah, I feel weird asking for a fan for Christmas. It's so fucking hot in my room. So in my bedroom, I live above the garage area of a house. It's not like an attic, it's an actual room. It just happens to be below it is the garage. So that's unfinished, obviously. So it collects heat during the day. And because of that, the side effect of that is it will, all the heat rises at night. So when all the heat rises at night, my room gets very, very hot. Because at the sundown, at dusk, what is the side of the house is facing towards the setting sun. So basically that side of the house heats up. It all fills up the garage. The garage gets crazy hot during the day. And the whole side of that house heats up. And then, of course, it becomes nighttime. And then nighttime, it cools off, the heat rises, and it just gets crazy hot in my room. It's so hot in my room, like even in wintertime, I'll leave my window open. It's so hot in my room sometimes, which is crazy. It'll be 30 degrees outside, and I'll just leave my room open because it's just it's too damn hot. Let's do that. Yeah. And if I turn on the air conditioner, the rest of the house gets too cold. Because I'm on the second floor, as stated, so it cools off here. All the hot air warms up. It displaces all the cool air. It displaces all the heat. And it just makes the downstairs cold. And leaves my area hot. Which is, I live in the upstairs. When I finally am able to afford a house with snow 300 years from now, that's when YouTube will pay me enough that I can afford a house. We will keep it freezing cold all the time. Look at that. Easy as 1, 2, 3. And that was Jay's heating complaints right there. 11 games away from MYTHIC. Yeah. Yeah, and running all this shit, my PC running is absolutely... There are 3 intake fans and 3 output fans on my computer. And that absolutely kicks out heat. God forbid I try to run City Skyline. I feel like I could be in the Arctic, and if I had a power source in City Skyline in my PC, I'd be fine. I'd be in sweats. I'd be in shorts and a t-shirt. Lord mercy. I booted up City Skyline. The City Skyline 2. 15 minutes later, I was like, the fuck's going on here, man? I'm gonna take my fucking jeans off. Put on some shorts, man. I'm stripping down playing that damn game. Holy shit, man. I don't know what happened there. It runs fine, but lord does that put a lot of heat off. Boom. Torch the tower. Pop. I'll go ninja. Let's do that. Let's do that. Boom. Can't wait to meet you and join our animatronic family. We open real soon. Who else saw Five Nights at Freddy's? 80 million in the first weekend. We're getting 100 of those fucking movies, by the way. It cost $20 million to make that movie, and it made 80 million in the first weekend. So yeah, just be prepared for the fact that there's gonna be an infinite number of those movies. Poof. All right. Rhyme. Without rhyme or reason. Samskio, Zakdos. The #1 Rakdos. Top decking like I'm Backdos. Alright. Urabrask's Ferdiker, Burkaderber. Kerber. Urabrask's Ferge. Kerr. Herbert. Stir. Yeah, there you go, man. Boof, boof. Boof, boof. Tennessee getting cold. Crash, boom, bang. How you doing? Holy shit, wait a minute. Crash, boom, bang. You're in Tennessee? Cookie's in Tennessee. Oh my goodness. Y'all have to figure out how to get some of Cookie's so you can see if they're actually... None of us have ever tasted them, so they could be shit for all we know. You know what I mean? So you might have to go fact check. Fact check by true American patriots. These cookies were fact checked by true America. Why would he destroy that enchantment? Out of all the enchantments to destroy, why that one? I was like, sorry, diabetes. That's pretty good, man. That's did he have the Chad face on after it? Dun 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 dun. Can you feel my heart? That's gangster. That's gangster. Ask for cookies, invite it over, says, "Nah, I changed my mind." Oh. Okay. And that's that. Do. Can you feel the broken? Can you feel a fart? Can you something? Can you feel my heart? Alright, so that was 2 in the bag. We're now 10 wins away. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. Boom. Chicky. Perfect. I got some frozen bananas I got to do with them. That isn't banana bread. What other baking can you make with bananas aside from... Oh, why don't you flambe them and make bananas Foster? That's pretty good. Put them over ice cream. Very delicious. Banana nut muffins. Yeah, those will work too. Banana nut muffins with chocolate. Love those. Walnuts and chocolate. Good one, cookies. I mean, Boogeyman. Verskus fur. Or Kerber de Versker. Alright. Boom. Pop. Is he gonna run in? He ain't gonna run in. Okay. We do that. I'm almost positive this is going to kill him. That's going to be 8 and 3 and 3. Yeah, this is going to kill him. A lot of their liquid seeps out, huh? Alright, well, when you start to cook, just don't get the bananas too excited. Should help the process along. Nice. Blue. Dab and D-bot and die. Drown an Ichor. Well, if I don't draw a mana here, I feel like I'll be in pretty good shape. And I drew a mana. Knockback. Yeah, okay. 30% chance of drawing a mana. I drew the mana. I drew the mana, and it opened up my eyes. I drew a mana. Counterspell, perhaps. Proliferate. Ooh, can he get it? Can he get it, boys? Is he gonna have enough? Is he gonna have enough ammo, or is he gonna draw mana? There's Augury. Oh, he might. He might just keep drawing enough to do it. Banana muffins is the same recipe of muffin shape. There aren't that many things that you can make that would just soggy bananas. I'm telling you. You're just going to have to accept the fact that you're making banana bread. Tashi Tespi ran out of gas right there. Boom. There you go. No mas piranhas right there, boys. Alright. So, okay. Fantastic. Good stuff. Little banana muffin bites. I actually like banana and chocolate. Really, I feel like that's... Banana, chocolate, and nuts are very good, and I think they're an underrated combo. I really think they should be up there. I don't even really like bananas that much. I've said banana so much, it's stopping to sound like a word, so... Okay. Okay, monstrous. Boom, pop. Weaver of Harmony. Absolute punishing hit right there. Fantastic. Good stuff. Kamiya Transients. Kamiya Transients, wrong. Obliterating Bolt. Love is in the air, wrong. Neurotoxin. Who's that? I know you know that joke. Cookies. It's GLaDOS. You know what's so funny? This is apropos of nothing. I've read so many blogs, articles, personal opinions, met so many different women who have said basically in roundabout ways that their shall we call it, their lesbian awakening was GLaDOS disparaging them in Team Fortress and not Team in Portal 2. That was basically was like they were like, uh-oh. This robot lady whispering to me and going, "Ooh, you no good naughty girl, I'm gonna get you." That was it. They were like, "Oh no, I'm finding out things about myself." That's pretty funny when you think about it. Society is deeply ill. There was something about GLaDOS recently. There was something about like Portal or something in GLaDOS. And so many people, like, I was like on Twitter, and there was like 1 million people that were like, "Oh yeah, like I realized I was bi or a lesbian as soon as GLaDOS was calling me a stupid nerd in that game and her whispery, sexy robot voice." And I'm like, didn't really have that experience, but it seems like a lot of you did. He's going to gain 3 life, but he's going to lose 2. Boom. That's everything. Okay. Audacity, always putting it on me, just to help him go down the drain faster. Audacity, very nice. Alright. Alright. And you wonder why mono red is top meta right now. People are like, "Oh, why is it always top meta? Why is it always top meta, red? Well, I don't get it. What does it mean? What does it mean that this would be the best deck in the game? Like, come on. What are we doing here, folks?" I saw somebody put a little heart up. Don't be shy in the YouTube chat. You're too shy over at the YouTube chat. Boom. Swiftspear. Boom. Listen, I'm aware of what red can do. Hey, what's up, J.Si Smith? How you doing, man? You okay? They treating you all right over there? Good. Jimmy Cy Smith and I don't care. Jimmy Cy Smith and I don't care. Let's do that. Forge World. Forge World Apocalypse. Boom. Alright, what is he running here, boys? Boom, boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that turn 4 board right there, man. Wandering Emperor coming in. Going to be extremely ineffective. Probably either this Monastery or the Feldon. Been working like crazy, finishing a commander deck. Going to play test it this week. Upgraded it to Doctor Who levels. Fantastic, man. That's good to hear. Alright, what's he run now? Board wipe. No, Lord of the Third Path. He'll probably break this thing up. That's fine. Okay, get rid of her. Yeah. Alright, Elspeth Smite. Very nice. Playing a lot of answers here. Both. Let's going to give me a little bit off the top right there. Boof, boof. I will absolutely take a chicky. Okay, boom. Mass Exile or Archangel Elspeth? Okay. Boom. Let's do that.
I am finished running.
Another blast. Another blast. Or he's got that. Draw a card. Boom, boom. No more Elspeth for you. Fantastic. Put that down. Kumano faces Kakkazan. Boom. That goes away. I am super stoked for Ixalan, my dude. You got no clue, man. We are ready for that Ixalan goodness. Eternal Wanderer. There we go. Alright. Now we're talking. Exile 1, artifact, return it. Boom. It's going to kill that thing. There we go. Boom. Swing, bing. Nice. Probably a wipe. I'm very shocked we're not getting wiped here. Very, very shocked we're not getting wiped. The new veto with Taze is going to be brutal. Yes, it is. Veto with anybody. Listen, I'll dip back into Historic or Explorer to make the double veto. And then hopefully I can partner with a deli to make a big Italian sub called the double veto. That's my goal in life. Oof. Oh man, if you heard a sub called the double veto, you telling me you wouldn't try it? Boof, boof, boof. There we go. May discard a card, may return something 2 or less from your hand, so it's going to be the Cathar Commando right there. Taste of Korlov. I'm a little upset we have to wait so long for Thunder Junction. Murder at Karlov Manor is going to be fine. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think there's going to be some cool stuff and probably some good demons in there. But the fact that we have to wait like 6 more months for Thunder Junction is a crime, man. That's terrible. Ooh, look at that. How do you like that? Boom, boom. So we could drew a mana there, even though we only had a 35% chance. That's going to be 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom, 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 boom. So that's what playing mono white will get you. And also when I draw fucking nothing here, you just destroy things over and over again. So hey, we gotta lose this occasionally. The double veto. Now I want a big Italian sandwich. Oppo goes first. We're fighting Aragon himself. Right. Okay. Let's do Monastery. Bing. There we go. Ambitious farmhand. Very nice. Boom, swing. Alright, what else we got going on here? Kumano faces Kakkazan. Boom. We might get hit with some sort of removal here. Wouldn't be surprised. Nope. Direct removal, maybe? That's out of cut down range now. He's got to do destroy evil. Okay. Boom. That's fine. Maliki Torahame. Malik Torahane. Can red made mythic? I thought only mono red was in mythic. Har. There's also mono white soldiers in there. So yeah, I know my stream title's a little ironic. A little too ironic, don't you really do think? It's like Rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you already paid. I have a feeling I'm going to get vetoed here. Or I'm going to get, I'm almost positive he has a, whatchamacallit. There she is. Yeah. I mean, I'm psychic about these things. I've got ESPN.
Keep watch for intruders.
One on target. Sheldrissy, the Apocalypse. Fantastic stuff. I'd love to see it. Draw.
Until next time, then.
Ooh, Reckless Impulse. We'll take a Kumano. There we go. You actually made gold 3 yesterday. I haven't been gold tier like more than a month. Good for you, man. Gold is good. Oof. I could use a red mana right about here. That's not it. So we're going to play that. And then we're going to play Reckless Impulse. Red mana dropped. In. Very nice. Boom. Restless Fortress. I'm a little worried about him playing that out. Vraska, Betrayal, Sting. Who's he going to exile? Alright, that turned into a little thing. He's going to draw a card if he... Okay. Boom. Right. Very nice. boom. Okay. Boom. Restless Fortress would be... I don't even think he sees it, though. Restless Fortress would be his best move here. Archangel Elspeth, not bad either. The -2 would be pretty good on that guy. I need a burn here, though. Ooh, when I burn. He might generate a soldier because he's dedicated to the token. He's dedicated to the token game. He's really debating. It's going to be whether or not he fucks this up. No, that's the right move. That is 100% the right move. Boom. Hit there. Oh, I thought it was lifelink. Okay. Should we grab him? Nope, not enough. Not enough. GG. Yep, not enough. Ran out of gas right there. Archangel, he thought about it. He did a big old think on it. He did a big old think. Good one. Fuel is pumping engines, burning hard. Yikes, bro. Okay, we're getting redded out here. If you're new here, by the way, guys, please come by the YouTube channel. That's where I want you. That's where I need you. Boom. We're gonna wait. Good run, Reckless Impulse, but I think better off to blast anything that goes down. Kumano fights Kakkazan again. Fantastic. Boom. Boom. Alright, we do Cloaked Reveler. Boom. Pop. Okay. We're gonna do that. Actually, you know what? We're gonna run it in. Could have done that extra hit there. Clicked a second too late. Dragon's Lash. Okay, nice. Pretty aggro right there. Token. Monstrous Rage. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, finished a little too fast for you, my friend. A little faster than you thought. Yeah. All right. Electro farts. Yeah, that's me, my phone auto-playing something when I try to unlock it. Last one, boys. Boom, pop, boom. Cat Daddy. Let's do that. Let's do Monastery. Push. To blockers. You know what I'm gonna do, man. Come on. Come on, you know what I'm gonna do. Block me, man. We play the game. We do this, we do that. Come on. There you go. J-Vat Naturalist. We really need to get some burn out here. Alright, he's gonna run it again. Boom, boom. So we're gonna do Kumano faces Kakkazan. Boom, bop. Boom, bop. And he can choose to block it or he can choose to lose the game. He chose to block it. Smart man. Goddric, if you don't have something to deal with Goddric, Goddric's gonna lose. If, well, let's see. Audacity. Very nice. Okay. Tilda, Dawnheart. Tilda. Urabrask goes. He gets another one. He can put down Spirited Companion. Boom. Ichigo's Reign of Truth. Nah, I think he's done so. I think he's cooked, bros. I think my dude is cooked. Yeah, he's cooked. My man is cooked. Yeah, cooked. Alright, well, we played some Magic. I know that much. We did play Magic cards tonight. That's about all I know. It's a very impressive mono red deck. It probably is what, if I sit here for 5 more hours, it'll probably ride me to Mythic. Once I get some good matchups and the algorithm just basically says, yeah, you can win a couple of games. But yeah, it's my daily driver red. It's the one that'll push you there, man. And we're in striking distance. Maybe I'll try to push tomorrow with it as well. So until next time, guys. I hope you liked Mono Red, and I hope you had a good night. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.